Hello, my angels. So I'm going to do two unboxings. One is the holiday gift, which I'm sure you've all seen already. I have a horror story with Christian Dior with that. Oh my gosh. And then because of the horror story, they gave me a code to get like 5 little mini testers. So I ordered something. So that's what the other unboxing is going to be. But basically, I was so excited. Like, the only reason I even joined the Christian Dior program is because I wanted to get that platinum Christmas gift. I wanted to have that experience of it showing up in my house in the couture packaging, like, and I never got that. Like, if anyone from Christian Dior sees this and would love to send me something, I would really appreciate it. But that's not what happened. So the day it became available, I checked every single day. I think it was December 3rd or 4th. I clicked on the link for my holiday gift. I put everything in. I just wrote a book, if you guys don't know. I wrote my first book, Broke in the City. It's on Amazon, and it's by me, Myra Perdomo, and it's living a 200K lifestyle on a 40K budget. And it's just basically my story. It's more of a guide, but I did put some anecdotes in there, and then I talked a little bit about me and my past, etc. So it's a good read. You know, it's an okay read. But so I wrote, like in the description, because you can like send yourself a note like, congratulations on your book, you deserve this and more, I love you, right? And then I picked the couture packaging, I put the order in, fine. It never showed up on my orders. I'm like, oh, okay. Then it shows up in my cart, and I'm like, huh. So I put everything in, I put the order in, everything looks fine. I do it again. Come back later, a week or two, because I'm like, what's going on? How come I haven't gotten it? Usually comes in like 2 to 3 days. It's in my cart again. So I'm like, all right, this is really weird. So I did it again, right? Now we're getting like the day before Christmas. So then I call Christian Dior and I'm like, look, I wait for an hour and I couldn't get through. So then I call back again. I finally got through. I talked to the guy, explained everything. He's like, I know we're having technical glitches. This is the first year that they put it in the cart and then you have to order it, as opposed to us just sending it directly to you, which I think they should go back to that. And so there was some issues, right? And some issues with shipping. I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I'm thinking everything's fine. January comes. I'm like, where is it? I call back. I wait another 30, 40 minutes, finally get a rep, and they're like, oh, I see you had a conversation with him, but he never put the order in. 6 if you count the hour that I was on the phone and I never got through to Christian Dior. 6 attempts to get a gift that should have just been sent to me. Like, how easy would it have been if it just showed up at my door? You know what I mean? But I did everything I was supposed to do. This was like the most infuriating experience with Christian Dior I've ever had. So it finally came, and it did not come in any type of beautiful couture Christmas packaging. Even though I asked the guy if he could put the note in, I asked him for the packaging, and he said he would take care of it. And then it comes in this generic packaging in a bag, right? There's no Christian Dior box. I paid all that money and I did all of that for this experience. And it's like, some people would say, oh, this is a $450 bottle, right? And I'm selling it for $165 on Mercari and eBay, whoever, buys it first. And this is the Rose Dewy, the Le Micro Huile de Rose, the Advanced Serum. And I had received this, I think, in the silver gift, a little mini one, and then another one with a code that I had. And I didn't like this particular formula because it leaves my skin tacky. Like, I don't have a lot of pores because I'm always doing mud masks and things like that. So I'm always cleaning out my pores so that things don't accumulate and get stuck in there. I don't wear a lot of foundation. You guys know that. I don't wear a lot of makeup, period. So I don't have these problems that a lot of people have, because I'm not constantly clogging my pores and then poisoning my skin with products that, I'm not saying you're poisoning your skin. That's just my personal opinion. This is a legend, not rooted in truth or facts. I'm just saying. So I don't really put a lot of these things on my skin. So I'm selling this one, but I do have this one, which I got in the other kit because I bought that $300 prestige kit. And this is Le Micro Lotion de Rose. The lotion is much different. Like, you could even see this one is like more like bubbly. You see, like, and then this one is more like clear. So the serum is supposed to like go into your pores. I'm not a big serum fan because of that. I feel like, if if it was meant to be, it would be in nature. And like, there's no such thing as a serum in nature because you're not supposed to go that deep into the skin. So I do like this one. The only thing I don't like about this one is that it's a dab instead of a pump, which I think leads to more bacteria because now it's touching your skin as opposed to it just coming out of a pump. So if Christian Dior or a rep from Christian Dior is somewhere on there, happens to come across this video, please, I want you to see how it changes my skin. Please put a pump on that thing. On that bad boy. So it's more sanitary. And my skin just drinks this one up. With this one, with the other one, it feels like it sticks on the surface of my skin, and then when I touch my skin, it's tacky. A lot of people love this one, the $450 one. They love that one. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? I'm always going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to talk about my personal experiences, you know, and so I'm selling it if anybody wants it, you know, super cheap. That's less than half, because half would be $225. On my Mercari or my eBay. The link will be in the description box. And then I ordered this. And I got this huge box for this one thing, but it's because it's long, I guess. And I've always seen people order them, and I was like, I would never order it, but considering that I just needed to put an order in to see what the code was, I've never had the pink bow before. This is my first time with the pink bow from Dior. I don't know what I should do with these things. Like, do people actually put these in their hair? Hi. I mean, you could. I feel like Blair Waldorf when I wear like things like this, but I don't know. I don't know what I would do with that. Maybe I'll save it for my niece's first birthday and put it around that box. And you have this big box, which I'm probably going to end up regifting to you guys. And I open it up. And there's my card that I was waiting for with my note. It says, congratulations on your book. You deserve this and so much more. I love you so much. That's me. I always write notes to myself. So... and then you have this, and it was only $22. Some of you might already know what it is. I try not to break this sticker if I can avoid it, just in case I do decide to re-gift in this box. And it's the Dior Prestige Cotton box, and I've really been into nails lately, and I do have cotton pads. But I just wanted to see what these were like. And I know this is supposed to be, let me open it. This is supposed to be a thicker, I know it's a square and it has CD on it. But it's supposed to be a thicker, I'm going to take the entire sticker off. Le Cotton d'Exception. There's 100 of them. It was $22, so it ends up being like 22 cents each. And it's full to the top. And it looks like this. I don't see a CD. I've always seen people show these, and there's a CD on it, but there's no CD on it. Oh, it's in the corner. It's like right there. It's very, very light. Huh. I feel like this feels like it could be 2 cotton pads. So I could actually get 2. Ooh, it's in the air. I'm going to need an air purifier. If I did tear it apart, it would be in the air. I don't like that. But I mean, you're not supposed to tear it apart. But I feel like, let me put the air purifier on. Oh no, I just unplugged it. I feel like I could separate them and use them as 2 because they're so thick. So thick. And let's go look at the samples that we have. So, yeah, I mean, like, look at how thick they are still. So this is what mine look like now, only they're round. And if you get it, it's this thick. And I get, let me just put the air purifier on. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't want to be inhaling this. Okay. Oh. There you go. That'll suck it up in like 2 seconds. It's the Dyson one, the tall tower. Yeah, see? Already blowing it out of the way. Whew, so much better. It's not even, I don't even see it in the air anymore. So I love that thing. I got it on QVC. It's in my book. I talk about how I buy a lot of these expensive things on QVC because they break it down into 5 easy payments and they just charge your card every month. It's like, why not buy the book? Trust me, you're going to learn so much. It's so good. So in here we have this bag of samples and then a ton of tissue paper. So I'm going to close this and I will re-gift this to someone. I actually have the Capture Total set that I bought last year to qualify for platinum. So I bought the Capture Total set that I think was like $110 with the pouch. And then I also bought the Prestige set, which was $300 or $350 or something. And I found that I like the Prestige set better. Now I'm 44. My sister's 30 something. So I'm going to give that to my sister for Mother's Day, I think. In a Christian Dior box. And then when I ordered something from Christian Dior, I can't remember what it was, they gave me a pillow. Like a Christian Dior pillow in a box, and she just had a baby. So I wanted to give it to her before so she could put her head on the, but she's bigger now, so I don't think she's going to do that. But she could still put it in like the crib in the corner or whatever. So I was thinking of taking that box with the pillow and then putting the Capture Total on top of it, because it's the big size serum, the big Capture Total, the big one, the big serum, and then like a mini eye one. And closing it and then giving that to her as a gift. I think I'll probably save this for something else. I might just store my old makeup in there, because what happens is I have this train, like this makeup caddy train, but I keep hitting my foot on it. And every time I hit my foot on it, it like reminds me, like, get rid of it because it's bad juju, it's bad luck. Like, that's when I used to be a professional makeup artist. It's like, you're not a makeup artist anymore, just let it go, you know? So I think I'm either going to sell it or give it to my friend who is a professional makeup artist. She does brides the way that I used to do brides. Okay. So 2 of these were just for being a VIP Dior, and the other, I think, 4 were from the code that he gave me. And you would think after everything I've been through, I would have gotten a better code with, like, you know, deluxe samples or, you know, something nice. But there's so many codes out there. He could have given me something nice. But I guess they're thinking like, oh, it's $500. So it's the J'adore L'Or, which I love, which I don't need this because it's literally one of my favorite perfumes. I actually just bought the bottle. Where did it go? Here. I'm thinking about buying the J'adore Infinis and J'adore Deux. I don't like regular J'adore, but I like the Infinis and I like the Deux. Well, I don't really love the Deux, but the guy that I'm talking to loves it. Whenever I wear it, he's like, why do you smell so good? And I'm like, of all of the perfumes that I have, that's the one you love? Like, really? Oh man, I don't want to wear that all the time, you know, but he likes it, and you know, you gotta. So I'm probably gonna get a bottle of that, but I'm debating now on going through Christian Dior or going through my essay at Nordstrom, which I've been doing lately. Because at Nordstrom, they have every month or every other month, there's like a 15% off sale. So you get to buy the full-size product at 15% off. Now, you don't get all of the samples, but I mean, like, how many samples do you really get from Dior? My lady at Dior, she'll give me whatever I want. So if I'm like, do you have a pouch? Do you have... She gave me the jewelry box when I ordered the J'adore L'Or. She gave me the jewelry box that everybody wants. I'm actually thinking about selling it on Mercari. Let me know if you guys think I should. I have no use for it. So it comes in this pretty box. And then you open it, and it looks just like the box. It's beautiful. But what am I going to do with this? I'm not going to do anything with it. And then you put your little jewelry in there. I was in the jewelry industry, if you guys remember. I have legitimate jewelry boxes and things. And so I store, and I want to store my jewelry because it's all real, with like the anti-tarnishing mats. It's like, you know, I'm not going to do this. I could put my business cards in here, but like, I'm a filthy animal. You know what I mean? Like, I can't have white things. I love white and gold, but I really can't, because inevitably it's going to get filthy. So I'd rather give it to someone that's really dainty and pretty and like, oh my God, like everything I have is white. I have white rugs and everything. Like, I can't do that. So I'm thinking about selling that one. I see people selling it for like 20, 30 bucks. Let me know what you guys think is a fair price for that. I don't know. And these are the samples. It's La Colle Noir, Eden Rock, Ambre Nuit, Bois d'Argent, and Sakura. I love Bois d'Argent. It's actually the one that I leave in my car. So it's a perfume I always have in my car. Ambre Nuits, y'all know I am not a fan of that one at all. But my friend Stephanie is. So I'm going to put that in her Mother's Day bag. Sakura is actually one of my clients' favorite scents. And the only reason I keep it is because it reminds me of her. Because I get attached to my clients. And I really, like her. So every time I wear it, it reminds me of her. So I mean, I would just wear that. I think the guy that I'm dating right now, I think he would like that one. Because he likes the Deu, and I feel like they're somewhat similar. Then Eden Rock, I have absolutely no love for, so I'm probably going to put that in like a kit. You know, like how I'm creating all these kits. So basically what happened was, and then the Le Colle Noir, I love it. I love it. Any of these berry scents, oh my gosh. Gracias. Happy Hour, so upset they discontinued it. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let Francis Kirk de Jean play with the Happy Hour and make it like, and bring it back because Happy Hour. I'm upset I didn't get it. I should have bought it. Where am I going to put this? There's like no room in here. I just filled it up. I probably should just take them out of the box. But sometimes I want to leave them in the box in case I do decide to gift them. So I'm just going to rest them right there. And these two I'm gifting. And then these cotton things I'm going to use for my nails. Because I've been doing them a lot. This is not Jofe. This is, I always mess up these two nails, you see? I always rub off the gel no matter what because this is what I use to scratch. And I just got a new refrigerator. I rent, but my landlord just got a new refrigerator. And so I had to scratch all of the tape off of every, have you ever had a new refrigerator? There's tape on everything, on every single shelf, on everything. There's tape and foam. So I had to take it and I was scrubbing, rubbing. So then I rubbed off my gel manicure. But I do my gel manicures at home. And this one actually has color. I think it's when it gets cold. Yeah. When it gets cold, do I have ice water? No. When it gets cold, let me get the water. It actually changes color. It's by a company called Mood. Or no, it's called the Mood. Mood Changing. If anyone's interested, just tell me in the description box and I'll find it. But if nobody cares, then it doesn't matter. So this is my ice water. And I'm just going to put my finger in it. See, and then it changes color. And it changes to pink. And then I have the same one where it's clear, like a clear white that I'm wearing, and then it changes blue. So I like that. So that's what I've been doing recently. I like straws that I can see through. Every time somebody gives me a metal straw, I'm like, ooh. Because I know that like most people don't clean them properly. And there's like tons of bacteria that like end up being in there. So I only like glass straws or like ones that I can actually see through. But that's what I have for you guys. If you like my bio, please subscribe. If you like my stock, come back for a while. I am considering buying it. I will have my essays information in the description box. She's at Nordstrom. I love her so much because think about it like this. This is how I look at it. I pay Christian Dior, right? And in paying ChristianDior.com, I get these free gifts. But the free gifts come from the money that goes normally as a commission to the SA, right? So I would rather have an SA, have them get the commission, and I get 15% off at Nordstrom. And if it's a big sale, I can get like 5 times the Nordy notes or whatever. Sometimes 10 times the Nordy notes, depending on what it is. And then I just buy one item and I get like $10 back or, $20 back on top of the 15% off I got. So it makes sense. And I can ask my SA for samples from any counter that I want. She can go to Le Labo, she can go to Chanel, she can go to YSL, she can go to Parfums de Marly, she can go to By Far Daydream, she can go to any of it. She can go to Augustinus Bader. You know, if I ask her like, hey, can you get me those little eye masks? You know, she can't really push it too far. She might be able to get one set of the eye masks. You know what I mean? But those things cost like $50 or $35, something like that, for the set of the eye mask. So I'd rather do that because, I mean, I love Christian Dior, but how many little mini luxury samples of the same thing can I handle? Now, if Christian Dior starts blowing up next year and coming out with like, I love the cushion, you know, I'm gonna order that next for my essay at Nordstrom, because I'm gonna let my platinum membership expire, and then I'm gonna start the journey all over again, because I love getting the little gifts. You know what I mean? Like every time you shop, there's like another gift, you know, and it's like, ooh, and I like that experience. But there's really not much more that I need. It's only if Christian Dior, you know, those little cushion. They have the cushion foundation that's liquid. It's a little pad and you press on it and then the liquid comes out and you go like this. I have that in the car. Then they have the powder, which I don't have yet. I'm going to buy it from her because it's the white canage. Like that leather pattern of the canage. Beautiful. So I'm getting that from her. I told her, let me know when the next sale is, because I have $10 in Naughty Notes left. I want to be able to get the 15% off, which is like $9. So it'd be $55 plus the $10 from the Naughty Notes. So then I end up spending $45, and she'll put it in whatever packaging I want, which I don't really care about the packaging this time. And she will, well, I do, because I thought this one was going to come in that packaging, but it didn't because it's too big. And then she will put whatever samples I want in there. So I'm going to ask her for like mini makeup samples. I'm going to be like, okay, I have all the perfumes I need. Can you send me mini makeup samples, or, you know, like pouches or whatever you can get your hands on? And then she like surprises me, you know. I actually have to Zelle her some money. I never got a chance to meet her to give her Christmas gift, and I don't know when I'm gonna go back to Nordstrom. She usually invites me to all the Christian Dior events, which is really nice when you have an SA if you're in the city. So I do go to the Christian Dior events. I couldn't go to the last one because I went to the Champions for Charity event at the Americana Mall, which was like all of the designers. It was like Gucci, Fendi, Louis, Brooks Brothers, Max Mara, you know, a lot of people. I mean, Michael Kors might have done something. There was a couple of people. I did a video on that. So I went to that one instead because it's like Christian Dior or all of them, you know, and I went with my family. We had a great time. It was fantastic. We go every single year. So the next Christian Dior event they have, depending on what they're promoting, if I want it, I'll buy it, and then I'll attend the event because they have great cocktails. They have great appetizers. It's a great opportunity to network. I can talk about my book to different people. I'm coming out with a planner, you guys. I'm working on it. It's a Bible planner. I know, but I'm gonna do not all. I'm gonna do a lot of different, if it works out, ones. So it's not just gonna be like I'm doing the Bible now because it's what I grew up with, but I'm also gonna be doing later on possibly a Quran one, and later on after that a Torah one. So I'm kind of debating, and then another one, a Buddhist one. So I'm kind of debating if that's really the route I want to go down, because I also have other ideas for planners that I want to work on. It takes me about 2 to 3 weeks to develop a full planner and then send it in. And this is the most basic planner. Like, it's going to look like this, like my book. Only on the page, you know, the pages will have the planner stuff on the inside. They'll have like a Bible quote for every single day, and then they'll have some of them that are blank for you to put your own Bible quote in. Then it'll have like worksheets for you to do, you know. So like, 'cause, you know, sometimes you get bored, you carry this big planner, you're like, what am I going to do? You're sitting on the bus and the train. Well, now there's, you know, you can get entertained. And then there's going to be notes. So a lot of the pages are going to have a lot of space here on the side, because I'm one of those people that I like to write notes everywhere. You know, especially if I have an appointment, I want to write notes here. And there's not enough room to write, you know, on the line. So I just like, you know, I get a lot of ideas, so I just want to write everywhere. So in between, there's going to be pages for notes, and then on the sides, you're going to have a lot of space so that you can write your notes. And it's going to come in 2 sizes, this one, and then a bigger one that's like an 8.5 by 11, which just looks like a sheet of paper, which I don't have a sheet of paper. Oh, here. So it'll be like this or this, depending on how big. I mean, I like this one because it fits so perfectly in my bag. So, and then I think I'm going to have like 2 or 3 covers. So you get to pick the cover that you want. Same exact interior. It's just that I know sometimes people prefer a different cover. So you get to pick your cover. And it'll be soft like this. I think I might offer a hard copy version. Let me know what you guys think. Because I feel like over a year, this soft cover is going to start getting deteriorated and break. And it's not going to be like durable. So I'm debating. I think I probably will just make them all hardcover. But the thing is that if I make it hardcover, I don't think that it's an actual cover with the picture. I think it's like, you know, like a book where it's hardcover and then it has the sleeve on the outside that you just rip off. So I have to figure it out how I'm going to do that. I might just have one hardcover version and then the other ones will be soft cover. I don't know. I got to figure this out. But this is all new to me. This is what I'm doing this year with my life. I'm trying my best because I do want to get pregnant and I do want to have a family. And doing the physical labor that I've been doing doesn't allow me, it'll actually, I've had a miscarriage before and, you know, like I'm just being honest with you guys. A lot of people don't want to talk about stuff like that, but I think we all should. And it was because I had to work. And a lot of the work that I do is physical. You know, whether it's organizing, assembling furniture, mounting TVs, like doing a variety of things. I don't want that. So I'm trying to find a way to create income on a more passive level in the sense that like I'm home. I'm not really putting a lot of pressure on myself. And then that allows me to then carry a child to term. So that's where I'm at right now. I have like 2 to 3 good years left. Like, pray for me. Triplets and twins, God willing. Could you imagine? I love it. And that's what I have for you guys. Until next time. Mwah. Hugs and kisses. Love you guys to pieces. And I will see you on the next one. Hit that like button. It helps my channel grow. Bye.